Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the ultimate spectacle of power and precision. It's Heavy Metal Monsters! Tonight, we have 12 amazing competitors ready to unleash their high-flying, metal-crunching machines in an all-out Monster Jam showdown. Get ready for bone-rattling action as our fearless drivers face off in a battle of skill, speed, and sheer brute force. Tonight, we will see our competitors soar through the air performing gravity-defying stunts, but who will end up crushing the competition and reigning supreme in this adrenaline-fueled arena? The roar of the engines, the thunder of the tires, it's all building up to a night of spectacular chaos, and you, my friends, are in for a show. So rev those engines and prepare for an unforgettable experience where the only rule is to dominate the track here at Heavy Metal Monsters. Nestled up tight in the heart of one of the hottest places on Earth, this is one of Monster Jam's most iconic arenas in the entire stadium series. I'm your host, CISRtv, and welcome to Death Valley Stadium. Quick refresher for you folks at home, here's our Division 1 lineup. It's gonna be an exciting beginning as we do a little head-to-head racing. We're gonna watch our drivers go mono a mono 1v1 and see who can come out the fastest monster truck today. Up first, it's gonna be Piler 89 versus Supernova. Let's go racing! Off to a great start, but I think Megalodon got a little bit better jump off. As we can see, he is just slightly ahead. New Earth Authority, of course, we've got our timekeepers going. They will be the official judges. Don't take my word for it, but right now we've got a great race going. Megalodon still has a bit of a lead over New Earth Authority, and as far as my eyes can tell me, it looks like to me the winner is Megalodon with a 24.491 race. What a way to start off. Let's get into race number 2. We've got a whole host of drivers versus Projectrodrod. Let's go racing! Off to the start, Projectrodrod out is like a bat out of hell as he starts that first turn already into the second. El Toro Loco looks like he's going to be eating a whole lot of bull dust from Projectrodrod as he is just leaving the competition in the dust. Blue Thunder is firing on all cylinders right now, and Projectrodrod is your clear winner in our second race with a 24.359. Right into our next race, we've got MMJProducer versus Genzito. Wild Side versus Jester in a pretty even race right now. Both of them going into that first turn. Oh, and I think maybe Jester just came up front a little bit as they're crossing the first lap, going into the second. Yes, and it looks like Wild Side clearly is in the lead. I think Wild Side's going to take this one, and yes, Wild Side is your winner with a 26.16. Alright, this next race is one I've personally been excited for. It's April Summers versus Death Warrant. We've got Sparkle Smash and Gravedigger. We've got the new school versus the old school heading to head right now on the track. Oh, Gravedigger losing it a little there as they go into their second lap. It looks like Sparkle Smash is pulling ahead right now. It might be the Youngblood taking the lead, and oh, I think it was April Summers and Sparkle Smash knocking down the legend Gravedigger. Alright, with round 1 in the books, let's take a look at what we've got going for round 2. We're going to be starting it off with Jurassic Attack versus Megalodon. The big dino versus the big fish. Let's see who can go. Matt Johnson versus Pillar 89. Let's go racing. A great start for both trucks right off the bat, and Matt Johnson takes that first corner nice and sharp, but Megalodon, no slouch also. Pillar 89 is screaming to get across that first finish line as they go into lap number 2. But Matt Johnson seems to be keeping his speed up as much as he can. Looks like he touched the line right now. We're going to see what the judges say. And I'm just getting it now from them. Yes, your winner is Matt Johnson in Jurassic Attack with a 23.32. All right, we've got Lane Flores versus Projectrodrod. Projectrodrod really tore it up in the last race. Let's see if he can just pulls ahead right there as they're going into lap number 2, also known as our final lap. And Projectrodrod seems like he is driving on rails. It's going to be hard for Maximum Destruction to be able to catch up. Oh, and there you go. Blue Thunder is your winner. No, I am wrong because of the line judge's call. It's Max D. My goodness. All right, we've got MMJProducer versus Driftboy912. And guys, I gotta tell you, I'm still a little flustered by last time. Sometimes up here in the booth, we can't see as well as our line judges, and that's why you've always got to trust the system. Back to the race, it looks like we've got a steamroll on our hands. Wildside's trying to catch up, but I just don't think it's going to happen. Unless there were some major faults there, I think Wildside, yes, is not going to... is going to 2 in a row. Wildside with a 2.4.7. My goodness, I'm gonna have to get a new prescription for my glasses or get the booth a little closer to the track because I'm having a couple problems here. We got April Summers versus the worst Call of Duty player ever. Let's see. Sparkle Smash last time really was a bit of an upset over Gravedigger. Let's see if she can take out Gravedigger's son. Right now it looks like she's racing an almost perfect race right there on the lines. I wonder if the colors of the track are helping her out. You know, she's got that yellow and that light blue. It's kind of hometown colors, and she is just coming screaming across the finish line. And let's see, your winner is, oh, Son of a Digger with a 4.755. All right, that's round 2 in the books. We're going into your semi-finals. Going to be starting it off with Jurassic Attack versus Blue Thunder. Matt versus Projectrodrod. Both of these drivers have been on fire, but sadly only one can go through. Let's see who it is. Both trucks off to a phenomenal start. Oh, and I like the way that Matt Johnson took that wide. Rodrod decided to go a little tighter in the corner, and it looks like that might have been the wrong decision. Too close to tell us we're starting lap number 2. Both of these drivers have obviously trained well for this, and you can hear the roar of the engine. Oh, but it looks like Matt Johnson is gonna be your winner in Jurassic Attack with a 2.3.474. All right, we've got Son of a Digger versus Wildside here, and oh, yeah, don't adjust your set, ladies and gentlemen. We're having a bit of an audio issue, but that's not going to stop the worst COD player or MMJProducer right here. As we can see that Son of a Digger seems to be in the lead by possibly a country mile. Says he already made his dad look bad by beating Sparkle Smash. Right now takes home the gold, beating Wildside by quite a bit. Your winner is Son of a Digger with a 2.5.79. All right, that is going to take us into the finals. We're going to have Matt Johnson versus worst Call of Duty player ever. Let's see who your winner is. As I love to say, this race is for all the marbles. Let's see who's taking it. Go! Oh my goodness, off to a great start. And I like the way that worst Call of Duty player trying to keep his tires on the ground as much as he can. But Matt Johnson using that tried and true method of taking the corners wide. I don't even think he knows what a brake pedal looks like as he comes streaming around those corners, just drifting side to side. My goodness, I didn't even drive this fast to the arena. This is an amazing race, and your winner is Matt Johnson in Jurassic Attack. What a phenomenal way to start this series here with our racing. As you can see, we had Jurassic Attack in first, followed by Son of a Digger, Wildside, Blue Thunder, Sparkle, Smash, and Razen Kaine rounding out your top 5. All right, next is the fan favorite, my favorite. It's the freestyle event. Let's see what our trucks have for us. April Summer starting off first, coming off the line, lining it up. A good jump right there. Looked like maybe she wanted to go into a nose wheelie, but changed her mind. Getting some speed as she whips it around. Oh, a giant sky wheelie. I love the way she basically stalled the wheels out in the truck. Coming down into a wheelie, skidding it out. My goodness, I love it. Getting some more speed. Jumping enormously far in this stadium. My goodness, it's a good thing it's a big place. Going over that roundabout, going around, getting some speed, drifting it out. Let's see what she's lining up for. Oh, it looks like once again she just can't quite commit to that nose wheel. It gets some big air right there off the ramp, landing it perfectly. Let's see if she moves back towards the center of the ramp. She is center of the stadium. Let's see what she's going for. If this was the Olympics, that would have been a gold medal in the long jump. I love seeing it from April. She's putting together a great run, using the entire stadium, getting all sorts of huge air. Oh my goodness, I actually lost sight of her for a little bit from the Jumbotron. We're lucky that she didn't hit the roof. She's gonna have to remember that there is one here on the stadium. Going into another huge wheelie. I tell you what, thought she was going for the bicycle, but lowers it down, goes to the center of the ramp. That's okay. I love the variety in this run right here. Drifting around, it's a real nice dry track. Oh, going for the backflip, lands it perfectly into a short stall wheelie, turns it around, does a quick 90-degree turn to go right into the center. I love that, loses a little bit of speed, but no time getting into her next trip. Into another wheelie, sky wheelie, pogos it, and lands it. Let's see if how long she can keep this. Keep it going. Oh my goodness, I think she would still be in that wheelie if it wasn't for the length of the stadium. That was amazing. And that is going to round out April's run with a combined score of 26.4. Very respectable, especially right out the gate. Let's jump right back into it to Projectrodrod and Blue Thunder. He is wasting no time, getting a good amount of speed going, tearing it and turning it around. It's going for a big jump. Oh my goodness, some people say he is still in the air right now. Hits the ground running, goes to the other side of the stadium. A quick turnaround. Let's see what he's got for us. Another huge jump, making sure he lands. Oh, lands a little flat there. I think he caught the back of the truck on the mound there. That's going to slow him down a little bit. Not sure if the judges are going to dock him any points. Oh, goes cartwheeling over. I tell you what, Projectrodrod is one of the best when it comes to controlling the truck. Slaps those tires down, hits the front end, puts it to the gas. Excuse me, pushes on the gas and keeps it going. Let's turning it around. My goodness, Projectrodrod is impressing me so much that I'm absolutely starting to forget what words to use and which words exist in the English language. But I don't forget about the word wheelie, and that's what he just landed and did right there. The crowd is loving the speed and enthusiasm. Let's see if he's going for the backflip box. Oh, a great backflip. I'm not going to lie, I was a little worried that he didn't have enough speed, but hey, he did. That's why he's driving and I'm up here in the booth. I don't even think he touched that. That was about half a football field long right there. Spinning around, getting some great speed as he's going to be using the entire arena floor. Slap wheelie, going into a wheelie the length of their, back driver's side tire, hits a backflip box. It doesn't bother him at all. Regains that balance, regains some speed. Gets another great jump. Oh, nose down into a short bicycle. I thought he was going to go maybe for a nose wheel stall. Spins it around there into some donuts. And you know how much I personally love those. That is looking great. I am getting dizzy just watching those. My goodness, what a great job from Projectrodrod with an 18.7. All right, we've got several drivers. You wonder how we can fit him in El Toro Loco right now. It's not quite a clown car, but a bit of one as he gets a jump right off the start. Starts spinning around, lining up for his next trick. Let's see what he's got. Huge sky wheelie as he comes slapping down right there in the center of the arena. I love seeing the crazy bull put together a string of high flying tricks, and I think that's exactly what we're in store for today. Another slap wheelie into wheelie, keeps it going. Can he regain the balance? Putting a little bit of gas there and keeps it going. That was beautiful. I tell you what, the crowd is loving the amount of ramps he's hitting. Lines up for the backflip box. Oh, nice, a twisted backflip, lands it quite clean. That happens when you hit those driver's side tires a little off the top of the box. This little cattywampus throws it into an angle, and we love seeing it here. Nice, you can really feel in the stadium when that 16,000-pound monster truck comes slamming down onto the ground up here in the booth. Oh my goodness, my chair just shook. Does he got a little extra padding in El Toro Loco? Maybe it's a little heavier because there's so many drivers in it right now. I kid, just one. He's doing great. Yes, some donuts right now. Love seeing those donuts from El Toro Loco going to the center of the arena. Oh, nice. Perfectly balancing that truck as he comes down and goes right into another medium-sized jump. All right, quickly turning around, lining up for another trick. Let's see, it looks like he changed his mind, going over to the crush car, right over them, onto one of the smaller ramps. Nice job. We haven't seen a lot of use from the crush cars yet, and I'm not going to lie, it's something that I want to see, and so does the crowd. Oh, well, Toro Loco starts to go to a nose wheelie, but quickly changes his mind. We're about to run out of time here with one final jump. El Toro Loco comes slamming down on the ground, and we've got a 23.7 for El Toro Loco. All right, wild side here. We got MMJProducer backing it up, getting a little speed and jumping off. I like that. I like the fact that he said, you know what? Everybody else is just throwing it and driving, going for it. I'm going to do something a little different, and I hope we get something very different from MMJProducer here. Wildside wasting no time going over each and every single one of these ramps, going into a nice skid as he is sizing up the arena. Another jump perfectly executed by Wildside into a bicycle. Oh, I think he could have kept that going, except he was actually running out of arena. A common problem for our drivers today. Sometimes I think maybe we just got to make these things 2, maybe 3 times longer. I don't know. Maybe that's pie in the sky. It's just what I would love to see here. Oh, into a huge wheelie. Oh, I think for a minute he was thinking about going for the mad scientist and decided to go against it. I think he had it. He had just the right amount of speed. But hey, once again, that's why I'm in the booth and he's behind the wheel. All right, the crowd is loving how up close and personal that producer is getting in Wildside. We're seeing lots of jumps. I feel like this truck is spending more time in the air than it is on the ground. Those big old BKT tires constantly getting that air, and that is what the crowd and you at home love to see. Get some speed, spinning it around. I think he's thinking about going for the backflip. Let's see what he's got, lining it up. Oh, and he went for the double. We'll give him a 1.5 on that, being able to sidewall out of it, get up into a wheelie. Can he maintain it? Oh, he can't, but that was still a thing of beauty, and I think that's going to play really well with the judges. All right, we're down to less than 10 seconds. Oh, goes on the side, but is able to dig his way out of that. A great save, and that is going to be it for MMJProducer with a score of 23.3. All right, we've got Matt Johnson in Jurassic attack. He's not wasting any time. Big speed, big air, going to the back of the arena, turning around. Looks like he's lining up for something big. Let's see what he's got. Oh, keeps it nice and even until the end. Goes for a slap wheelie. Big time sky wheelie. Lands it almost perfect. Nice little bit of a pogo. Oh, gonna run out of room. Like I said earlier, I think these arenas need to be 2 or 3 times bigger. Otherwise, Matt Johnson would still be in that wheelie. Going to the center of the arena. Oh, getting some sideways air into a sidewall. Can he save it? Oh, able to get it back on 2 tires. That was amazing. That was one of the best tricks we've seen of the night. Let's see if Matt Johnson in Jurassic attack can keep it up. Some big air, and I like the way he took that. A little crooked, didn't quite hit it straight up and down. Oh, just 2 tires. Oh, looks like he's going for the bicycle. Flips it over, loses 2 of those Triceratops horns. That's okay. We'll get some new ones at the break. Doesn't stop, goes to the crush car, goes right over it, and again spins around into some donuts. Oh, I love seeing this. I tell you what, if I was scoring right now, he is getting more and more points because I just love eating on all these donuts. I tell you what, guys, you got to give it to Matt, just the fact that he can still drive in a straight line after all of that. Looks like he is lining up, thinking about the backflip. Here he goes. Oh, lands on the front. I think that was on purpose. My goodness. Oh, went for the second one, and he did it. That was the trick to beat so far tonight. Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, I can't believe what we just saw, but that was amazing. Huge air as we're at the 10-second mark. Lands it perfectly. Let's see what he's got for us. He's got time for one last trick. Let's see what Jurassic Attack has for us. Over the crush cars to the center of the arena. My goodness, as far as I'm concerned, that is a score to beat with a 26.1. Loved that freestyle from Matt Johnson. We've got new Earth 40 Police being driven by Supernova and immediately puts it into a nose wheelie. It's nice to see a trick right outside the gate. Super aggressive here. going for their black flip right at the beginning, throws it in reverse. We haven't even seen some drivers drive that fast going forward. Wow, Nova is really fired up for this. Going for a nose wheelie. Oh, almost had it. Another thing we haven't seen today is a moonwalk, which I would really like to see from one of our drivers. Oh, catches the crush cars right there. Lining up. Let's see what they got. A whole lot of arena to use here, and we know that Nova wants to use it all. Going on the side. Flips over. Cartwheels around. Can they sidewall out of it? You know they can. It's almost like these drivers have done this before. Nova's no slouch. Oh! On one tire. Keep the balance going, buddy. Oh my goodness. You'll love to see it. Going for a beautiful sky wheelie. Stall wheelie on the stop right here. Oh my goodness. It's almost like he was being held up by God himself. That was amazing. Throwing it in reverse. Who knew that monster trucks had a rear view mirror? No backup cam here, folks. He was looking over their shoulder, doing all that, getting some big air. Oh my goodness, he's gonna put a hole in the arena floor if he keeps landing that hard, but I love seeing it. Those BKT tires are definitely putting in some work today, just staying inflated. Oh, finally a beautiful bicycle into a sky wheelie jump. Oh my goodness, it's almost like Nova can't even stay on two tires this whole time. Bicycle, he's starting to get into a wheelie. Oh, he does. Oh, crush cars getting in his way. Just one. I don't even know what that was, but it was amazing. We're under 10 seconds, and Nova is bringing down the house. My goodness, let's hear it for Nova in New Earth Authority with a 19.3. All right, half of our competition is down. That's where the standing is right now. We got Sparkle Smash at the top, followed shortly by Jurassic Attack. And we've got Death Warrant and Gravedigger. Death Warrant looking to redeem himself a little, lost early in the race round to Sparkle Smash. And from what I've heard down on the ground is that he is not happy with that. He says he's going to take all that aggression and, not going to lie, a little bit of that anger and put it into this run right here. And so far, he's off to a great start so far. Oh, look at that. Using the crush cars to go right up into a bicycle. And there's that moonwalk I've been looking for, ladies and gentlemen. My goodness, it was great. Get out of his way, Wall. Oh, you love seeing that quick turnaround once again into a bicycle. Oh, he mad scientist front flips it. Oh my goodness, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, that was amazing. You can tell he's hyped. Just look by the way he's driving left and right. He knows what he did. He knows you saw it, and he knows it's going to score big with the judges. Oh my goodness, that was phenomenal. I tell you what, I'm still on a bit of a high from that front flip. But Gravedigger and Death Warrant are lining up. Looks like they're going for a backflip. Come on, baby. Let's see what you got. Oh, and lands it near perfectly. Oh, my goodness. A front flip, a back flip. What more could you ask for from a freestyle run from Gravedigger? How about a slap wheelie right there? Landing into a nose wheelie, keeping it going. Oh, and some nice air across the stadium. We're down to 30 seconds going into a bicycle, and I'm still in awe from everything that's happened in this run so far. Throwing it in reverse, it seems that another one of our drivers knows that there's more than one gear as he backs over the center ramp and is able to flip it on the next one. That was amazing. All right, under 10 seconds into a bicycle. Come on, can we get that nose wheelie moonwalk going? Oh, we can. Keep it going, Death Warrant, as we go into bonus time. Oh, throws it back on all four of those tires. And we've got a 25.3. Not going to lie, I think the judges kind of underscored that one. Might have been my favorite run of the night. But we've got Killer 89 and Megalodon. Once again, also getting a little extra juice off that ramp. Goes right into a sky wheelie, lands a wheelie. Oh, and there goes the fin. That didn't take very long. Maybe one fan's going to be able to catch that and take themselves home an amazing souvenir. Oh, front flips it over. Not the prettiest thing, but still pretty darn cool. It looks like somebody was watching Gravedigger's run, and they said, hey, I can do that. Lining up for the bicycle. Easing off the gas. Oh, my goodness. Able to make such a tight turn and keep the truck on both of those wheels. The amount of precision a trick like this takes. I don't know if you guys understand it. Flips it up into a nose wheelie off the crush car, moonwalking it back. Oh my goodness, the amount of balance this fish has is amazing. Pillar 89 making it look easy. Kicks up those back tires again, rolls over. Can he save it? Absolutely, you know he could. Megalodons wobble, but they don't fall down. Huge sky wheelie right over that center ramp. Oh my goodness, I love it. Ladies and gentlemen, Megalodon making this look easy. Going to the corner of the ramp, looks like he's thinking about maybe lining up for a backflip. Let's see. I think he is. Let's see what he's got. Oh, giving it all sorts of gas. Perfectly executed. All 4 tires off the ground. Rotated around 360 degrees. That might have been the sweetest looking backflip we've seen all night. Sky wheelie landing it. Oh, keeps it going. From one set of tires to another. Megalodon is the balance king. Are you kidding me? Uses the backflip box to actually turn the truck around, keeping it on those front 2 tires. That was amazing with a 23.8. I think that was the balancing act of the night. All right, maximum destruction here by Lane Flores. They've got a huge act to follow. I'm not going to lie. It seems like each one of our monster truck drivers is feeding off the energy of the one before them. Holy high-flying Batman. I thought maximum destruction was going to actually hit the Jumbotron. Oh, thank goodness that this stadium doesn't quite have a full-blown ceiling on it. Anywhere else, and it would have been through the roof. Max D would have literally blown the roof off this place. I tell you, just when you think you've seen it all here in this league, someone comes and does something like that. I challenge any of you to find something from even coming close anywhere other than Heavy Metal Monsters. I am sorry, but Maximum Destruction is just showing us that there is a level of creativity, a level of bravery, of no fear, of just, I'm not gonna lie, outright balls from our drivers that they just put it on the line every time. I always think they're going for it again. I haven't seen this much air since my last international flight, boys and girls. My goodness, someone get this guy an upgrade to first class with all those frequent flyer miles he's getting. Some donuts right there for the crowd, putting it close to the corner. You know that's on purpose. The crowd loves that. Lining up for a backflip. Let's see what they got. Perfectly executed double backflip into a wheelie. This is a fun run. I tell you what, I feel like I have the best seat in the house. I am jealous for all of you, though, for getting to watch this and listen to my golden voice. You know you love it. I love watching Max D. They're going backwards into it. Let's see what they got. Oh, didn't quite get the rotation, but A for effort. A final score of 28.7. That is your new leader. I told you that was an amazing run. And right now, we have Razen Kaine from Drift Boy 912 going immediately into a nose wheelie. I think that's the best nose wheelie we've seen right off the bat. Tough act to follow. I told you that each one of our drivers was feeding off the other one, and my goodness, if Drift Boy can feed off the energy of Flores' last run, this could blow the roof off the house. Great throttle control right there. You can gotta hear the engine revving, lining up for a backflip. Let's see what they got. Oh, a little rough, but still, the crowd loves it. I'm telling you, nothing gets a Monster Jam crowd going quite like a backflip. Oh, did you feel the earth shake? I feel the earth move under my feet from those BKT tires slamming on the ground. Oh my gosh, no, it's not Godzilla, it's Razen Kaine. Coming down on those front 2 tires, going into a slab wheelie, sadly having to slow down because once again we ran out of stadium. Someone get the contractors on making these stadiums longer. Let's get a petition going somewhere. Oh my goodness, got the, missed opportunity, my friend. Drift Boy, you had the front flip there. You had it, my friend. Next time, don't be scared, just go for it. Once again, great throttle control. Oh, at any moment, I feel like Drift Boy's gonna go for that front flip. 30 seconds left. All right, going into a moonwalk. Going back on 2 tires, let's see. I tell you one thing, we still just haven't seen anybody making use of those crush cars, but some fan favorite donuts. We've got 15 seconds left, and Razen Kaine has a lot of ground to make up. I'm not going to lie, following Maximum Destruction may have had the opposite effect it's had on other ones. Maybe it was a little bit intimidating seeing a score like that, but Drift Boy's doing about as good as you can. Better than I could do, so I guess I'll stop throwing stones. Great run from Drift Boy, and Razen Kaine landing it right there on those front two tires. We got a perfect 24, 24.0. I don't think we've seen a nice round score like that before, and right now, we've got the worst Call of Duty player right now, rocking it in Son of a Digger. I don't know what's going on, folks. I got a little static in my headphones, but that's okay. Don't adjust your radios just yet. My goodness, it's just that it's so loud that we couldn't pipe all the audio in right now, but that's okay because you've still got the best visuals on the planet watching Son of a Digger fly all over that track. Some huge speed right there. I think we just clocked him at 54.9 miles an hour. Is that what I'm saying? I'm just making it up. We don't have a clock. I'm just guessing. My calibrated eye said Son of a Digger was going that big as we go into a nice turn bicycle. Oh, getting a little caught up on the side right there. That's okay. Makes it out all right. Lining up some huge air. My goodness, about as high as Maximum Destruction got. Both enormously big airs. My goodness, we might have to go from frequent flyer miles. What does Elon Musk give you for going to space? Whatever that is, because I think we almost hit the stratosphere as we're pirouetting around. My goodness. Oh my, was that an air donut? Was that an air donut? We're just making stuff up. What is Son of a Digger doing? That defies the laws of physics. That was one of the most amazing things I've ever seen here at Monster Jam. My goodness, Son of a Digger is just making up new tricks. Drifting into another turn, we're just under 25 seconds left in this run, and Son of a Digger so far has done some pretty interesting things, as well as I'm flabbergasted, can barely talk, a little tongue-tied, but he's just making things up left, right, he's kicking up all sorts of dust and rocks on the crowd. They got their souvenirs. I'd like to go home with a little bit of track dirt that Son of a Digger kicked up on me. All right, a freestyle score of 21.0, that's 21.0, and that is going to make Maximum Destruction your freestyle winner. Guys, boys, girls, thanks for tuning in to Heavy Metal Monsters and seeing just how this goes. Our overall event winner so far is Matt Johnson in Jurassic Attack, leading the way. No surprise, Matt Johnson has been doing a lot here. We got Jurassic Attack with 32, followed by Sparkle Smash with 27, Wildside at 26, Max D 24, and Megalodon also tied with 24. That is your top 4, well 5 because there's a tie. Thanks for tuning in to Heavy Metal Monsters. If you're interested in more Monster Jam action, check out the channel Heavy Metal Monsters or me, CISRtv, for all sorts of fun stuff. But until our next time, be good to one another. Always treat others the way you would want to be treated. And until next time, we'll see ya.